Welcome to Talk Outdoors. I'm Ted, your host. This morning I'm packing up the truck and I'm heading to Ohio. We're going to be putting up or setting up our tree stands on our lease down there. We're going to probably be fishing some farm ponds, and I'll also be setting up some mock scrapes and some cameras. So stay with us. We'll see you when we get there. Okay guys, we're heading into my favorite store here, Rural King. Okay guys, this is what I'm looking for right here. The lucky buck. Bunch of turkey vultures up there on the billboard. Alright guys, well, I finally got to my tree. This is the area where I usually put my minerals and things. So if you see up there, you can see my tree stand right through that hole there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump the minerals right here. I'm going to set my camera up on that tree right there. And then if you look to my right here, that is my scrape dripper, and I have a vine hanging down. So I'm going to put my scrape right here, and my minerals about 10 yards away from it. Alright guys, well, I am going to open this up and it comes with a little piece of paper in there. We don't want that on the ground. So we're just going to dump this out all around the stump, all over the stump. And this smells so good, guys. Lucky buck. It's awesome. It attracts them from miles. So this is some of the best minerals that I've used. So we just dump that out. And then I'm going to have to clear some areas out here also. But it took me about 45 minutes to hack my way into this place because it was so overgrown. So, alright guys, so I got some stuff cleared out. I dumped my minerals, and right here with this vine, and I have a scrape dripper up here, but I'm not going to put any scent in the scrape dripper right now. I'm actually just going to work this scrape pretty good with a stick. And my rubber gloves that I usually use ripped. So I'm just using this stick and clearing this area out of all the green. Make it look as fresh as I can. And then I will add the scent, and I'll show you the scents that I'm going to make here, or the scents that I'm going to put in here. Okay guys, so what I'm going to put in here, and I usually use this to start my mock scrapes, and it's from Kissel Scents. It's Kissel's Mock Scrape Kit. There's a tarsal gland, preorbital gland, and interdigital gland. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tarsal gland and I'm going to spray it in the scrape. And you do about 4 or 5 or 6 scrapes. That's your tarsal gland. Then you have your interdigital, which you want to squirt like 1, 2, 3, and that's the in between the toes. And then your preorbital gland is the scent between their forehead and their eyes. So you want to spray the licking branch, which in this case is my vine. So I spray that real good. I coat it with this preorbital gland to get it going. And we will see the results of this and the minerals. So there we go with that. And that's, you want to make sure you coat it real good. And then, like I said, I have the scrape dripper up, but I'm not putting any scent in it at this time. I'm just going to put the Rubline Scents Fresh Scrape. I'm also going to doctor it up, and I'm going to dump this in here also. So it looks like there's a few deer in here. So I just dumped the fresh scrape in there, and that's about an ounce of scent that I put in there. I have these little 2.5 ounce bottles that are really convenient, but it comes in a 10 ounce bottle. So what I do is I refill this, and then when I fill my scrape dripper up, I'll just bring the big 10 ounce up with me and fill it up. But that's what I do with my scrape. We got our minerals out, our Lucky Buck. We're using the Rubline Scents, and we're using Kissel's Mark Scrape Starter Kit. Alright guys, so I'm going to put up my scrape line from Wildlife Innovations. I'm going to put this up on this tree right over here, guys. And we will position it and we'll see what happens. Okay, hold on guys. We're gonna see what happens here. I gotta set this up real quick. Okay, it's up. Okay. Alright, I think that's what we need right there, guys. I'm gonna move it just a hair over that way. I'm going to sort of more get the minerals in the scrape right now. And I'm going to tie this up around the tree. What I like to do is just stick some sticks down in through there. Just like that. Alright guys, and that's everything. Alright everybody, so this is my tree stand right here. You can see the tree stand right up there, and then down to the minerals is right there. So that's about a 25-yard shot, but it's on a steep angle. So you just got to be careful when you're shooting. Last year, that's where I hit that 13 point, and I put a bad shot on them. So I'm just going to take my time this year and make sure that that shot counts. But I'm going to clear out. As you can see, it's pretty thick in here. So what I need to do is I need to make a shooting lane through there. And I'm not going to sit here and bore you with me just trimming trees down. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got done cutting my shooting lanes out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up to my buddy's stand, over to Bob's stand. He's up in his tree stand right now. So I'm going to walk over there and I'm going to help him cut his area out. What I have to do though is I have to come back to this area. There's an area to my right of my stand, which is this side over here. My stand is directly above you right now, and it's too thick in there for me to tell like one person. So what I'm going to do next time we come down, and once I do the scrape again and put some minerals down again, Bob's going to come with me, and I'm going to go up in my stand and he's going to walk around my stand and cut out some shooting lanes for me. I just wanted to let you guys know that that's a really good tip. If you're putting a tree stand up by yourself, one, it's kind of dangerous, so you always want to bring somebody with you. My stand was already up. I was just cutting out and doing my scrape and my minerals. But if you're putting up a stand, if you can get somebody with you, like bring somebody with you, it's definitely much safer to do so. And you can get a lot more done when you have another guy with you, because you can be up in your stand and he can walk around your stand and you can tell him where your shots are, and then he can clear out for you. So that's just a little tip for you guys to remember. So, all right, I'm going to head over to Bob's, and I will be back with you once we get there. All right, guys, so I met Bob at his spot here. There's a fence line up top of that hill, and it comes down to this little corner here where they funnel down through here, and they go work their way down that way, right there. And Bob's stand is in that tree right there, guys. He's up there trimming it out right now. But this is where he's seen a lot of the bucks come from last year, down in that blind that I was filming out of last year with Bob. If you go take a look at that video, you'll know if this is above that blind on the hillside. So there's his cameras down there, and it's like right there's his camera. So we will see what's on there. He has like 150 pictures. So all right, we come down off of the top of that, and you can see Bob standing in his food plot that he made. Really nice food plot here. Coming down off of that hill. There's his feeder over there. Hey Bob, where are you putting your blind at? Right where it was? Okay. So yeah, so here is the food plot. And this is like in the middle of a strip mined field. So it turned out really good. We got some stuff popping right now. Some smaller stuff that's coming up. So hopefully this year, or this week with the sun and all the rain we had, it'll start growing. So, pretty cool. And as you can see over there, right in that clump of trees right there is where his platform is that he's going to put his blind back in. The same spot he was last year. All right, everybody. Well, we're walking out now down to the truck. And we're going to go get something to drink. And we are headed to another spot where Bob is hunting the mega giant. So he's got some really nice pictures over there, but not the mega giant yet, but there's a lot of shooter bucks over there. So I'm going to see if I can't get the footage off of him and then put that on so you guys can see the deer pictures that he got over there. So, all right, we'll be back in a bit. There's one of Bob's stands. He's going to be moving back to the area we're going to. Alright guys, we're walking and walking and walking back to this spot. It's a good mile and a half. Easy. So we were about this far before, but we got another half a mile to walk into this new spot. So stay with us. I'll show you the spot when we get there. Yeah, we come out into this field after a mile and a half hike. Bob's dragging me through here, but this is a beautiful view here. Look at this, guys. And we're putting the pieces of the puzzle together to try to get on that big mega giant that Bob seen last year. So yeah, this is we came in actually all the way around. There's a road straight ahead that way, and we seen that big giant down over the hill here, and there's a road down there, but we come in all the way around about a mile and a half to get up here so we don't spook anything out of the swamp down there. So hopefully we can pick a tree up here for Bob and then set up on this beast. Okay, so we made the scrape right here. We're going to use this tree right here to put the scrape dripper on. And Bob cleared that out. And we're going to put the camera on that tree right there, shooting at this scrape. And we're going to put some rub line scents in there and see what happens. We'll show you the results once we get the pictures. Okay, we set up the Magnum dripper with the rub line fresh scrape, and here's our scrape. And we're setting up the camera now, and we're going to show you the results in a week or two, guys. And we're going to make our way out. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel, please hit that off to a logo, and thank you for your support.